It's you. It's you. You're here. You're back. I am so grateful to see you. I hope you are doing so well. If you have found me, Shannon Stott, you have searched for improv, you have searched maybe for queer, you have searched maybe for femme or woman and femme and improv and global majority, people of color improv. And you found me, and I am so glad you did, because with all of that searching, one of the things that I am sure you are wondering about is, one, how do I bring my story, my perspective to the stage? And two, how do I elevate my play? Is it possible to bring my story and my perspective to the stage, play with other people, present that perspective in front of an audience, and also simultaneously just be good at improv? All of these things you can do. And we are going to talk about how, ways, techniques, because I love improv and I want you to love it. Let's talk about it. Okay, here is the deal. Use your space. Use your space. Look at all this space I have that I barely ever use. Look at this space. Look at this space. Use your space. I'm playing with you, but what usually happens is we have a saying or a phrase in improv. We call it talking heads, right? And what happens is a person, an improviser, will come on stage, will get on stage, and they'll start interacting with another improviser. And that improviser will start interacting with this improviser. And they'll just start talking, right? And interacting in this space. Talking heads. They're not using their bodies. You're not using your facial expression, you're not using your arms, and specifically, you're not using the space that is allotted you on the stage. When we use our space, we create a more dynamic and visually pleasing scene. Yes, we're creating a world in which we are interacting with the things around us. This can be unnatural and feel unnatural because oftentimes when we are talking to people, is this true? Am I telling you a lie? What I was going to say was when we're talking to people, we're just sitting in one spot. And this is true. Sometimes, whether you are sitting across from your friend at lunch or dinner or breakfast or snack or coffee or drinks, the thing is, or what we experience is a conversation where two people are just speaking to each other. In improv, we want to remember that we are doing a theatrical thing. This is an art form that we are producing. And when we are asking an audience to buy into that art form, we need to invite them in. And one of the ways we do this is to create a world around them, or a world that they can relate to. And so we do that by emphasizing or by dialing up the space that they can see, because usually we don't have a set. You don't usually have a set in improv. Sometimes a set is left over, that's great. Sometimes you're in a bar. Sometimes your theater has a door or a window, and those things are wonderful. But we usually don't have too much more than a door, a window, and 2 chairs or things to sit on, because this is improv and that is the traditional scene. But it doesn't mean that you are absolutely 100% confined to those things. In fact, what it means is we put things in this space so that you can build a world and interact with it. We want our audience to lean in. We want them to buy in to the world that we are creating. And we want to be able to visually imagine what it is that we are interacting with, or what it is that we are feeling. I'm feeling something. I'm feeling something. I'm feeling something. I need you to understand the emotion that I am trying to get across. This is going to help you understand your motivation for your characters using your body. It's going to help your partners understand your motivation and where we are, and it's going to help the audience understand how they should be interacting with this scene, right? Where are we? Ooh, it's space. Oh, how do we know that? How do we use our space? One is becoming aware that you haven't. Yes? If you are walking around or you have entered a scene and you are talking to someone and you look around, just look and see the rest of the stage. Where haven't you been? Go there. Easy peasy. Just move there. Just go there. Go there. Either your scene partner will follow, and if they do not, that's okay. We just want to create dynamism. Is that a word? I don't know. We want to create a dynamic looking stage picture. Okay? We want to create a dynamic looking stage picture. It's why we move through the space. Look, if you haven't been there, go there. If you haven't moved your body, so we're talking about dynamic stage picture. Another way to another how in how to use your space is levels and depth. Levels and depth. Levels and depth. Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh? Oh. Oh, levels and depth. Where are you on stage? If you find yourself in a space where you are talking to another character, find another level. Play the game stand, sit, kneel in your head, right? Look around. If someone is standing, you are kneeling. When they start to kneel, stand up. When they move to one side of the stage, move to the opposite side. Come forward onto the stage and back up, away from everything. And 3, 1. Depth. Grover would say, near, far, near, right? Look up Grover and near, far. And then do that.
Near, you understand?
Another how is moving your body. Honestly, your body should already be dynamic because you have chosen a character of some sort. If you haven't, just connect your body. It's so easy. Sometimes it's not easy, and I understand that. But connect your body to your emotion. Joy, right? Aha! Sadness. Glad, sad, afraid. Somewhere in the zeitgeist of improv, glad, sad, and afraid are are the emotions that we go through. And you can be dynamic in those emotions by using your space to project them. Why did I say it's so easy? This is the thing that is joyful and easy for me. Here is the thing. If you are finding that, oh no, I don't know what I'm feeling. If you move your body, this will inform your emotion. You can choose. You'll feel something. If it's not emotion first for you, make it dynamic first. Move your body first and let the emotion come after. Justify the movement that you are doing, okay? And another way to use your space always is mime work. People will tell you over and over again, don't drop your blank. Listen. Teacup. It's really nice. So good. Mm-hmm. You know, Susie, here's the thing. We should we should go out. What do you think? The teacup can disappear and reappear anytime you want. It is improv. It is magical. People are not going to point at you and say, where did her teacup go? If you go back to my Own Your Shit video, watch that, all right? Own your shit. It's okay that the thing that you are miming disappears into thin air and then reappears out of it. It's okay, because this is improv, and what you are doing is creating a dynamic scene. You are creating a dynamic stage picture. You are using your space. Use your space. By using your space, you're going to elevate your play. You're going to elevate it. You're going to look like you know how to use a stage. When you look like you know how to use a stage, your audience is going to lean in. They're going to buy in to the environment that you are creating. You're also going to give depth and solid. You're also going to inform the scene. You're going to inform your players, where you are, who you are, your emotional state, and you're going to inform yourself. When we move, movement helps us to give depth to our scenes. That is what is important. Giving depth to your scene. You're gonna elevate your scene so it feels like you are actually there. This is going to help you hold on to the story and the journey that you and your other improvisers and your audience is on. So find a space, become aware that you haven't moved. Survey the stage, go there. And it's okay if your mime work's not that great. If the thing goes away, it's fine. You can do the whole, like, I dropped my teacup. You can do that, but you don't have to bring awareness to the loss of your mime work. You can just do it. Once you remember that it's there, once you remember that your teacup is there, the audience will also remember that your teacup is there, right? I've dropped babies before. Not real babies. Mimed babies. I've dropped them to speak and to give my point and to let people know what was going on, and then the baby comes back. It's okay. It's okay. We're not out here, unless you are, but we're really not out here being that picky. Anyway, use your space, draw your audience in, inform yourself and your partners as to where you are. Create dynamic stage pictures. Tell me in the comments how you used your space. Tell me how it informed your story, how it made you feel, and I will be waiting to hear from you on and off the stage. A can of soup. I love cans of soup. Oh, what's in here? It's a can opener. Gonna put my can in the air and still open my can. Put my can opener in the drawer. Ow! Ah, 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 ah. Ow. You gotta take that lid and throw it in the trash. You can't just be having lids out.